everyone. I'm Susan Huckle, and here's what's happening in LA this week. 26,000 runners taking to the streets, and many more people lining the route in support. It can only be the LA Marathon. An international race of this caliber puts LA in the spotlight. Many city departments were hard at work to have everything and everyone running smoothly.
Today, the City of Los Angeles is activated for the 40th running of the Los Angeles Marathon. Multiple agencies across the city are working together to make sure this is a fun, safe, and well-run event. The Los Angeles Department of Transportation is involved in this in that it closes streets, it plans the routes, it diverts traffic through traffic officers posted at key locations so that people can run the race, spectators can enjoy the race, and people traveling about the city can go about their day.
So the Los Angeles Police Department, along with the other city family members, in particular the Los Angeles Department of Transportation and Los Angeles Fire Department, we have been working for nearly 2 months in planning. Anytime there are thousands of people, and we've got more than 25,000 runners, our biggest concerns, anything terrorism related, active shooter, vehicle incursions along the route, we're doing everything we can to prepare for those potential events.
Trained professionals are standing by in case anything does go wrong. But as we always say, we plan for the worst but hope for the best. So we're gonna be out there hoping for the best, cheering the runners on, interacting with spectators. And we just hope everybody has a great LA Marathon 2025, the 40th anniversary.
Our number one concern is going to be the safe movement of cars, bicycles, and pedestrians in and around the route.
Our biggest concern is the medical aspect of this, both for the runners who are severely exerting themselves. 26.2 miles is unbelievable toll on the body. Whether it's a minor medical issue or a more serious thing, we are standing by to help in whatever ways we need to.
We've deployed more than 700 personnel on the route so that the public knows that they're there to help keep them safe.
This is the first marathon I've finished in 10 years. I didn't run last year and had major FOMO. So this year I was like, I have to be part of the weekend, and I ran the half marathon and hit my goal pace.
This marathon is amazing. I mean, the weather was beautiful, the course was so fast and fun. I really enjoyed running through the city and coming back home because I live up north in Berkeley. And so to come back to LA, to see everything and be around my old people, it was a good time.
This is my 10th LA Marathon. My buddy Miguel, dude, he's killing it too, guys. Pace leader, LA Marathon, my boy Miguel too.
Woo! Let's go, baby.
It was great atmosphere out there today. Just runners all over. It was just an incredible, exhilarating experience, especially after these wildfires. I mean, what an amazing community experience. I just had an incredible time.
Bueno, primero que nada estoy contento de ver haber podido subir al podio, y pues ese es, creo que es la recompensa de los entrenamientos y del sacrificio de levantarse uno temprano día tras día.
It prolongs your life and it keeps a clear head, but most of all, it promotes discipline.
The marathon, I think, is just like an incredible way to know that you can do hard things.
You just have to get outside and move, guys. It's part of just mental toughness and mental health, as well as having your body just moving and shaking and always being able to just do what you want when you want.
Sign up for a race, train, and have fun.
Well done to everyone who took part. Mayor Bass joined city departments and community organizations at an impacted worker and family recovery center. The one-stop hub provides comprehensive connections to help those hurt by the wildfires.
months after the devastation and the grief continues for too many people.
We are here at one of our 4 impacted worker and family recovery centers. We have 4 throughout the city of Los Angeles, one in Culver City, in the Valley, in Boyle Heights, and this one here in South Los Angeles, helping families and businesses, individuals who are impacted or displaced because of the wildfires. People have lost their homes, but people have also lost significant income. There's been people who have lost their jobs and their livelihoods. And so what we're doing today is offering a one-stop hub to connect people to multiple resources so that they don't have to navigate, all of the red tape and the bureaucracy. We're really trying to streamline that process for everyone impacted. We have a range of services that we're making available for families. We are offering comprehensive services from financial assistance to financial coaching. If they are behind on their rent or they're behind on their utility bills, we're helping to connect them with those resources. We're also, if they're a business, they're helping to apply for a grant. If they were displaced and they've lost income, we're helping people apply for their impacted worker relief fund, and then also connecting people that are interested in other employment opportunities to the workforce development system to help them there.
So the Youth Development Department is here today to do a couple things. One is to help connect young people to employment opportunities. We're also here to make referrals to young people who are seeking services such as access to mental health services, after school program information, homework assistance. We can help them with that. We're also making sure that folks are aware of our Earn, Learn, Play website, where they can find out about the programs and activities the city has to offer through our 18 different departments that serve young people.
We had a session today with the survivors, people who've lost their homes, and they talked about this being one of the most comprehensive meetings that they have attended. You look at the census data and the information about what the community needs, somebody has to do it, and it's beautiful when we can find a group of folk who are committed to meeting the needs, the relevant needs of families, from clothing to shelter to jobs.
So our organization, Community Build, we're a boots on the ground organization, and I've had a chance to look in the eyes of people who are hurting, and I can do something about it, whether it's through influence, financial resources, or leveraging our corporate partners who have supported us greatly in this effort to help more people, and that's exactly what we do.
For more information, people can visit recovery.lacounty.gov.
Although it's closed for regular activities, Pacific Palisades Rec Center has become central to utility operations in the neighborhood. Residents who are rebuilding will get reconnected here. And in the meantime, there's some good news about the water supply.
We're here at Unified Utilities Rebuild Operations Center at the Pacific Palisades Rec Center. We moved into this location week 1 after the fires. We brought our water and power crews here. We had an incident command post here with an incident commander. And from here, we deploy our power crews and our water crews to ensure that we were able to rebuild the power system and restore the water system. And we just shared great news that we're lifting the do not drink advisory for all of Palisades effective tomorrow. For those that are fortunate to have returned to their homes and businesses here in the Palisades, before using the water, we encourage you to run the water from all faucets for 10 minutes. We are also offering a $50 credit on their bill because of the water they're going to use to flush the system. We are leaving dog hangers in their doors with specific instructions on how to do so. We have restored power to thousands of homes and businesses, and as of yesterday, we are down to 143 customers that are located in very hard-to-reach areas. We're happy to be able to support our communities here. This is a center where you can come in when you're ready to rebuild and connect your utilities, and we have people here to support you.
2 months ago, the entire world watched as LA's heroes, our firefighters, police officers, and first responders fought tirelessly to protect our city. And 2 months since we have launched the largest disaster recovery operation in the history of the city of Los Angeles.
Getting greener and making the switch to EVs is an important decision for the city. At the South Coast Air Quality Management District, they keep up with the latest in clean air technologies, and their recent showcase aimed to help others do the same.
This is the South Coast AQMD Technology Showcase. This event really is all about showcasing some of the latest clean air technologies to help us reduce emissions and to advance our goals of clean air. We're really delighted today to have over 30 vendors participating in this showcase. There's a variety of different types of technologies and equipment that are here. Some examples would be things like battery electric trucks, battery electric police vehicles, zero emission and battery electric lawn and garden equipment, as well as air filtration units that help reduce residents' exposure to emissions.
We are working to electrify trucking. We all want clean air, right? None of us like breathing in particles. They make us sick, they clog our lungs. We don't feel good when we're breathing in air. So what we're trying to do here is clean up the air, get diesel trucks off the road, move to electric, and make sure that we all have clean air to breathe.
We at LA Sanitation have always considered ourselves stewards of the environment. We're here to look at the different types of electric vehicles, and as you can see behind me, we have a trash truck that we've been looking at. So we're testing and evaluating these vehicles to see how they will work for us. That's always been the goal and objective of LA Sanitation, that we have clean air vehicles.
It is really amazing to see all the new technology available to people who want to make the switch from industrial combustion engines to EVs. Air quality is extremely important. We need to make sure that all of our communities are thriving and make sure we have a sustainable planet going forward.
There's more and more pollution in the air, and we want to have zero emissions, especially for our future generations.
All of us have to do our part. We're all here stewards of the earth. We got to make sure that we're taking care of it because we all want to leave it better than we found it. That's the goal.
At a recent free tax preparation fair, the Office of Councilwoman Tracy Park and LA's Community Investment for Families Department were on site with financial volunteers. Together, they offered free help with filling out forms, filing taxes, and claiming credits.
I'm excited to be here today. We're partnering with Councilmember Tracy Park, and we're hosting a free Tax Prep LA pop-up event.
I'm really happy that we have this tax prep fair here. As president of the Neighborhood Council, we try to bring as many of these types of educational programming events to our community. So we're very thankful to Councilwoman Park's office and the Mayor's office for making this happen.
Additionally to those financial related resources is SALA, the Salvadoran American Leadership and Education Fund. SALA's mission is very simple. They want to be sure that immigrants and immigrant families know their rights. We also have care bags full of basic essentials that folks can pick up free of charge.
We are helping families complete their taxes, helping them claim important tax credits, like the Earned Income Tax Credit, the Child Tax Credit. Families normally pay $200 to have their taxes done, and this is more money that you're putting in your family's pocket now. We have helped over 40 people file their tax return and helped put over $30,000 in tax refunds back into their pockets.
For more information, visit our website at cd11.lacity.gov.
You can visit our website for more information, along with other events that we're hosting throughout the city.
The deadline to apply for FEMA disaster assistance has been extended. LA City's public housing is ranked as high performing. Young Angelinos are helping other youth with a professional clothing drive. These stories up next on CityBeat.
The FEMA deadline to apply for LA wildlife disaster assistance has been extended to Monday, March 31st, 2025. Disaster assistance can cover rent, temporary housing, home repairs, personal property losses, and other disaster-related needs not covered by insurance. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, known as FEMA, provides grants which do not have to be repaid, and FEMA assistance does not affect eligibility for Social Security or other federal benefits. In-person application assistance is available at 2 FEMA disaster recovery centers, one in Altadena and one at UCLA Research Park in the city of LA. For more information or to apply online, visit disasterassistance.gov. For the 12th consecutive year, HACLA, LA City's housing authority, has achieved the High Performer designation from the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, known as HUD. The HUD evaluation measures the performance of public housing agencies in areas like property conditions and management practices. The high performer status comes with key benefits, including improved access to HUD grants. According to HACLA, the designation recognizes their commitment to ensuring that public housing communities are well maintained and meet federal standards. HACLA was established in 1938 and provides affordable housing, rental subsidy, and supportive resource services to over 200,000 Angelenos. For more information, visit hacla.org. LA City's Youth Development Department is hosting a professional clothing drive in partnership with LA Sanitation and Environment and the city's Youth Source Centers. From now until May 14th, the department is seeking donations of new or gently used workwear clothing. According to the Youth Development Department, professional clothing can help young Angelenos succeed at job interviews and in advancing their careers. Professional clothing donations can be made at Boyle Heights Technology Youth Center, Goodwill Youth Source Center Panorama, and Watts Labor Community Action Committee. The city's Youth Development Department supports young Angelenos with programs and services and oversees the LA City Youth Council. For more information, visit ydd.lacity.gov.
The latest in adaptable and accessible technologies was on display at the Abilities Expo, and practical experiences were encouraged. From goods to voting access and everything in between, this expo brings a diversely abled community together.
Well, we're here at the beautiful Los Angeles Convention Center. We're here for Abilities Expo 2025. This is the largest disability-centered event west of the Mississippi. The Abilities Expo really can change people's lives because there's so many resources that people need. It's a real tough time right now for people with disabilities, but you need more transportation. There's all sorts of transportation modes here. If you need clothing that's more adaptable to your day-to-day life and needs, it's here. We've got people who have household goods, ways to build ramps and make your space more accessible. We've got bikes, we've got wheelchairs to go out on parks and recreation with. Really almost anything and everything a person with disability might need.
Anybody can benefit from seeing all of the latest and the greatest technology, resources, workshops for anybody who has a disability, family members who are disabled, or maybe you're getting a little bit older and you need a little bit of assistance. There's something here for everyone.
My favorite thing about the Abilities Expo is that I get to see lots of people with disabilities, and I just tried the medium rock climbing, and it was a little difficult at first since I'm at medium, and once I take my time, I can just be good at it. But I'm pretty good at this.
I like to see a lot of people interacting, doing hands-on stuff despite their disabilities. It's really exciting to see. Even if you don't have a disability, it's fun for people to be more self-aware.
Having this kind of an exposition makes people understand that there is help out there. I have a daughter who has multiple disabilities, so it's really very personal for me. I think this is more relevant even today because a lot of our issues are under attack, and we really need to, for us to really stand up and to make sure that the services and benefits that people of our vulnerable communities continue to help them because they're human beings too, and they can contribute many ways into our society. So it's very important.
As state treasurer, I chair the Cal Able program, and it is a savings program for people with disabilities who can save up to $19,000 in their own name without jeopardizing their SSI or SSDI. Now they have some level of comfort and independence knowing that they have money saved up in case of an emergency.
It's so important for the Department on Disability to be part of this event because this is how we connect to the community. This is how we learn about what people in our community need. We're a very diverse community. This is how we meet all the other vendors and all the companies that are really committed to supporting people with disability. You can reach the City of Los Angeles Department on Disability online at disability.lacity.gov.
Great to see people connecting to solutions and services at the Abilities Expo. If you were looking for a party in the 1-5, your chances doubled with the Gaelic and Garlic Festival. Irish and Italian communities celebrated two cultures in one event, creating an unstoppable wave of music, food, and dancing.
We are here in San Pedro, downtown, for our third annual Gaelic and Garlic Festival. We're going to have entertainment and food and fun to celebrate our unique Irish American culture and Italian American culture. Well, here in the harbor area, we have this great Italian American community that grew up around the fishing industry and around all of our activities in the harbor. We also have some Irish American history. John T. Gaffey himself was an Irish American who came and settled here and was one of the founders of this community way back even before LA took over San Pedro. So we have this great Irish American tradition and we have a really deep Italian American tradition, and we just thought it made sense right before St. Patrick's Day to blend them together and call it Gaelic and Garlic and celebrate both.
It's festivals like this that keep the community engaged. San Pedro is a great community, a family community. There's a lot of Italians in the community, there's some Irish, and we're here to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. We've got free food, free entertainment, and we have a beer garden with some cocktails. We have cannoli, desserts, and a lot of entertainment.
I think Gaelic and Garlic is an amazing event. It's like a melding of cultures, and we do that as well in our pipe band, City of Angels pipe band. So we've got a lot of people from different backgrounds, different diversities, and so I think it's really exciting performing for the community.
This kind of event is perfect for us. We love that it's a melding of Irish and Italian culture. We ourselves are a bunch of mixed cultures in the band, and we all rally around Scottish culture, so to bring Scottish music and Celtic arts to Gaelic and Garlic is incredible.
These types of events, like Gaelic and Garlic and so many other events in the 1-5, are really designed to bring people together to make sure that all of our communities know each other, support one another. It creates a network, a fabric of community so that we can be supportive in happy times like today, and we can support one another in tough times. We learned growing up that we are really a blend of great immigrant communities. We have Japanese Americans, we have Italian Americans, Croatian Americans, Irish Americans, really a melting pot of so many different cultures. We've all come from somewhere else, and we need to make sure that we're all working together. So for today, for Gaelic and Garlic, we say Salancha and Salute. Everyone should have a great time here today in downtown San Pedro for Gaelic and Garlic.
In this week's feature story, recovery is an active process. Following the devastating wildfire in the Palisades, we catch up with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. The Army Corps is doing all it can to optimize and expedite the progress of wildfire recovery.
My time at the United States Military Academy as a math instructor leads me to look at this as an optimization problem. Where are the bottlenecks? Where are the things that are preventing us from going faster? So my approach is to find everything that we can do to expedite the recovery. The right of entry, inflow, haul distances to landfills, capacity at that landfill, the turnaround time, the number of dump trucks that we employ, the number of excavators at a particular parcel, the number of crews executing hazardous site assessments, asbestos abatement, debris removal are all things that I'm monitoring to make sure that anywhere we have an opportunity to remove a bottleneck, we do that. The local elected officials have been absolutely amazing. I'm being asked daily, what obstacles are you experiencing? At every turn, we're working together, and I think the collaboration that I've witnessed is why we're able to go fast. It's why we're able to get after this task the way we have been thus far. I want the public to know that there's absolutely nothing that we can do to erase the heartbreak that they've experienced. The devastation from this fire is unbelievable. When you drive around and you see the loss, you see what has happened here. But I am encouraged by the resilience that I've witnessed. I'm honored to be one of the many that are contributing to this recovery effort. I want the public to know that we are going to remain lockstep with local, state, and other federal agencies to make sure that this is done right. There's a lot of work yet to be done, but we're not going anywhere. And I'm excited to be a part of this recovery.
In this week's Things to Do, support the close shaves at a St. Baldrick's event, learn how to compost, and dive into student science projects at Cabrillo Marine Aquarium. All this up next on Things to Do.
The annual St. Baldrick's Challenge is on. And when it comes to fighting childhood cancer, the Los Angeles Fire and Police Departments always put the fun in fundraising. On Saturday, March 29th, you can show your support for fire and police personnel who are raising funds and awareness by getting their heads shaved. Join Councilmember John Lee at the Porter Ranch St. Baldrick's event, where attendees can enjoy a pancake sausage fundraiser along with fire and police apparatus displays, face painting, magicians, music, and much more. Head to the Vineyards at Porter Ranch for this LAFD-LAPD St. Baldrick's event on Saturday, March 29th at 9 a.m. For more information, visit stbaldricks.org/events/LAFD-LAPD. Join the Green Waste Specialists of LA City Sanitation and Environment for a free home composting workshop on Saturday, March 29th. Learn how to compost, take home a plant, and enjoy a raffle during the event. The home composting workshop will show you how you can turn everyday kitchen scraps and yard trimmings into a nutrient-rich soil enhancer. There's a free garden plant for each participant to take home, so please register on Eventbrite for your place at the workshop. Head to Stoner Recreation Center for the home composting workshop on Saturday, March 29th at 9 a.m. Find out more under the Education and Sustainability tab at sanitation.lacity.gov. Join the Department of Recreation and Parks at Cabrillo Marine Aquarium as they celebrate the work of young scientists on Sunday, March 30th. The Young Scientist Symposium is a showcase of students' independent science projects conducted under the mentorship of staff at Cabrillo Marine Aquarium. The students will be presenting their findings at the symposium and sharing their experience of the science program. Friends, family, staff, volunteers, and aquarium guests are all welcome to attend and learn about the students' accomplishments. Celebrate these student scientists at the Young Scientist Symposium, taking place on Sunday, March 30th at 12 p.m. For more information, visit CabrilloMarineAquarium.org. And that's a look at some things to do.
And that's all for this week. I'm Susan Huckle, and from all of us here at LA This Week, thank you so much for joining us. Remember that you can watch us online anytime at lacityview.org. We're also on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube. See you next time for more LA This Week.